When black people finish talking every year, yeah? Right, every single year, from how long, I don't know. But every single year, no matter where them there, right? No matter. At the end of every year, this year coming again, they don't never get back the land they lost in slavery. Not a square inch, right? Not even this amount of land them get back. Nothing like that. Not even that size piece of land them get back yet. Nothing. Yeah. Not even not even this amount them get back. Not even that amount them get back at the end of every year. And again, not even that amount them get back. And again, not even that amount them get back. Right? Not even that square like that. Not even that them get back at the end of every year. Them finish talking and flapping them gums. Yeah? And that's how much leadership they've got. That's how much religion and politics they've got. That's how much they've got of anything. Right? Don't even get back nothing. Not a single thing. Every year. Of course, one day that will end. Because you can't do anything without the Messiah. So it will end at some point. But in the meantime, they're flapping the gums and got nothing to show for it at the end of every year. Every carnival, nothing to show for it. Right? Every pagan holiday they have, nothing to show for it at the end of every year. You know how the deal goes already, right? You know their system is a slave system. Roman Empire and Greek slave system. You can talk how much you want to talk. But at the end of every year, you gain absolutely nothing. And have spending power big, more than anybody. For poor nation of people. Right? Spending power in America, big man. Big, collectively. But in your own system, your spending power is even greater. You have 7 institutions of government and you all have wealth building bank. You can measure your wealth in real time in your own banking system. Print your own money. Have your own gold bar, silver coin, gold coin. Have what you like in your own monetary system. Education system, everything off the hook. You don't already be excited for them things to happen. In these people's system, you only have poverty. And you have to sell your soul to get something from them. Think about selling your soul, because that foolishness there is only robbing you. Devil's system is only deceiving you. Making you think you have something, you have nothing. Devil's system of what? Of foolishness. When you see my people, right, and devil feels say, yeah, he can tell them all kind of foolishness, and he conquer them. He never conquer the Messiah. Never conquer the Father. Never conquer wisdom. Right? Satan a little boy to the Almighty, A little something that. Ain't but a word, nothing to the Father. What that? Little foolishness there. A little idiot boy there. Feels him better than the Almighty. Yeah, thinking bigger than the Almighty. A little foolishness that day. And Satan teach people to be bigger idiot than him. Religion and politics. When this world ever see anything of the Almighty with the evil history it have? The woman in the garden regret everything, She regret it when she find out. What this one really rule over we? Cry and bawl. You wouldn't believe. You ever see a movie about that? You're shocked. You see certain movie they make and certain movie they don't make. They can't tell people the truth about slavery. They can't tell people the truth about anything and show the proper characters. You'll never see a proper film on Africa and the Middle East when they make movie. Right? Until we get our own production companies and make our own movies, you'll never see a true movie. Right? An African one, a Middle Eastern one of our people. You'll never see a true one. Ever. Our history is in film. You'll see some white character where it should be looking like me. right? Should be looking like me for them character there. And the despising and all the nastiness they do against the people in movies and books and films and play and all kind of thing, right? So despising the original people because it's their role to do that. But when Europe done, Europe finish and their demise, when their system mash up and done, Europe, when it finish, when it done, no more Europe, it finish. The empire system, Roman Empire system finish and mash up. In the end times, the feet of clay and iron and the stone mashing it up. Well, I know a little about the stone mashing up their Roman Empire system. Yeah. And the dragon and the beast and the false prophet and mark of the beast and all them foolishness there of Satan, though. Devil knowledge, devil system, and them Khazars call themselves Jews. And all the foolishness them have, man. The foolishness of Babylon, the whore, the harlot, and the abominations of the world. Read about in Revelation. Yeah, chapter 13 and 17 and 18. Well, John chapter 1 verse 12 and 13 is where the Messiah give people, right? The Messiah give people the power to become angels and children of the Almighty, the Most High Creator. Yeah. Yeah, man. The Messiah do big works in John chapter 12 and 13. Massive works. Open the doorway for my people. So me not stop chat about it. Come excited about that, yes? Ah, boy, I must excite, man. Because no matter how cold it is outside, that warm me up. No matter how them nasty system stop. Yeah? The Almighty does sweet me up, man. Make me smile. No matter how much nastiness come out of the crack of them mouth. And junkie hawky. And all the idiot people them. Yeah? No matter how much nastiness come from them. The Almighty make me happy. And excite. Yeah, man. His knowledge and his truth and his power, man. Put a smile on my face. Every time. No matter how the woman them nasty and no good. No matter. The Almighty can sweet me still. Can make me think about my mother. How nice she was as a lady. Proper lady that. She there in the next life now. But you know what? I pray for her still. I pray for myself. Yeah, the 12 tribe of Israel soon restore, man. And it's going to be a powerful thing still, because we have to crush nations. The nations of the world, are we crush them, the 12 tribe of Israel, mash up the whole heap of nations. Mash them up. What spear and shield? Yeah, what sword and knife? What weapons if it just lick down nations, man? Tear them to pieces. Look at Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 12. Go ahead. Look upon that. 12 tribes of Israel, that, man. Big something that. Can't remember every chapter and verse, but all it may remember. Did you know? The devil, them and evil spirits was written in the Bible at one time, the names. Yeah. White man take them out. Change up Bible. How much times? Take out the name of the Almighty and the true names and put all kind of foolishness in place. Change up the real names and give them. Change up the names, man. It's a strange thing still with people. If we ever print a Bible proper, a real one, proper. Proper Bible. A real one. Yes, study deep and put the right names in and everything proper. That would be a book, you could marvel at. Because it would be better than the rubbish them have. Proper names. Yeah, man. Proper book. We wouldn't do it like that. Whenever our people say, thou and thee, thou shalt do this and thou shalt do that, we don't chat like that. The Almighty chat, him chat like a man with passion. Chat some lyrics, man. And say, he's not no white man that when him chat. You can hear him talking. He said, chat, a brother that still, I sound like For one of my uncle or my grandfather. That's how him chat ways, man. Yeah? Him have rhythm when him talk. Lyrics when him chat. The Almighty can make you laugh, you know. And can make you cry same way. But he can make you laugh, make you feel sweet. Because when him chat proper, man. Give orders. Yeah, man. He's always telling people something. Show people all kind of thing in history. Moses and all them man there. You know when you get the proper names to tell people. Yeah, I've heard them in the past, but the true names. Anyway, when it's in history, when he tell people something, it touch them spirit and soul and mind. And in these last times, we start to learn things strong. Some people have the Almighty from since them born until them drop dead, pass on to the next life. They have the Almighty. Even in death, they have Him. That's how strong the Almighty is. Yeah? Even when people gone from this creation and they're gone to the spirit world, the Almighty is strong with the people still. Yeah, man. When people are sleeping in them devil system and wake up in them devil system and feel so them big, you know, them Khazars, then go sleep in devil system. You know, every single last one of them. Every king and queen in the world, every high up president and prime minister, they go sleep in the devil system of Satan and wake up in the devil system of Satan. Why are they sleeping now? May I chat this? And they're in the devil system. When they wake up, them feel big. Yeah, Roman Empire big. And black man foolish and don't know nothing. That's how them feel. And them frightened when they see the Israelites, them rise up again. Because this time they're going to get licks. Some heavy duty licks. All them traitor and sellout and collaborator and Judases and covenant breakers. All them idiot people running around the place thinking them big and bad. Sellouts, big time. All of them. Yeah. Them are going to get licks as well. And all them people learn the truth of the Almighty and start brutalize their own sisters and brothers for devil system. Them are going to get licked same way. So it's all about being honest and decent with one another. When I have crackheads and junkies and alkies in Leicester City, UK, saying I'm committing crimes every day, and you go college and enroll and they start talking about crimes 30, 40 years ago. Well, you don't even remember. Can't even remember people named Good. Or were you there? 30, 40 years in this country now. So all right, when Europe's demise come now, all that again. When Europe get licked away, right? Certain people can say, well, Europe's demise, their destruction, it go like this. Well, it's written in chapter 13, 17, 18 in Revelation, Europe's destruction. And what the devil's system of Satan is all about with them and world religion. That's in chapter 17. The harlot. Right? The harlot, the prostitute, the whore, and the harlots, them and the abominations of the earth. Chapter 18, so 13, 17, and 18 is strong about devil system and Europe and Greek and Roman Empire and all the nastiness of Satan. It's there. Mark of the beast, a European something that, Roman Empire that. How you know it's Roman Empire? Because the Messiah said, give unto Caesar what is Caesar's, and give unto the Almighty what is the Almighty's. Straight away you make a difference between the two. That's Messiah. Yeah. Sinking now, don't it? Their demise. Yeah. Everybody in the world contribute to the end of the world, good and bad. Who love the Almighty, obey His commandments, and keep to His testimony of His Son, the Messiah. Yahshua. Yahshua. I am that I am. I am. In name I am. Yeah, I can't pronounce it good in the original, but yeah, I know. Maybe see it written down and hear it, man. But there's a lot of learning. That's education. So you know these people education is false because you have to learn so much of the Almighty through your own people, through the Almighty Himself, and the Messiah, and the prophets, and the apostles, and the saints of the Almighty. and the judges of old and read the books. All heap of books can read. Enoch, he print so much books and make so much books and chat about so much books. Look at Jude, right? Before we get to Revelation, the book of Revelation, look at Jude, how the quote from Enoch books. Quote from yeah. So you know the Bible, them say certain things in the Bible, in the Old Testament, New Testament, that come directly from Enoch. Directly from Enoch's writings. And see, when people don't understand how many books the Almighty have in his system and give people that love his system. So you have to love the Almighty and his system before he gives you something and show you something. Because you link up with the Messiah. And the Messiah gives to you. Yeah, the book of Revelation. It's an easy book to understand if you understand the Almighty. But it's spiritual though. Deep. Deep, man. Deep spiritual stuff of the Messiah and the Father. And the Father knew everything before he even create anything. Yeah. Yeah, the Father, great man. So when the people plan my demise, all kind of people, you know, them ready for me. Yeah, let's sort out this N-word person here. Think he's something. You cannot kill what belongs to the Almighty. Never, ever. Not one time. Can't do it, man. Can't do it whatsoever. Can plot and scheme, but when people suffer for the Almighty cause, can't kill that. I don't want to be no devil system punk. I don't want that, ever. I don't want to teach people no devil system punk. Not now, not ever. You know when the Almighty know everything? You know everything from before. From long time. Everything you know. That's the Almighty. Knows everything, every word, every thought, every motive, everything he knows. He knows all about people in false religion. He knows all about people with made up religions, claiming this and claiming that. He knows everything. And when he tell you in the book of Revelation, wholesale. This is generalizing. The whole world is written in the book of Revelation. Going up to all thousands of years in the future. Book of Revelation. Thousands of years it goes into the future. And it goes into the past. And it's basically Nebuchadnezzar's dream. And then Daniel had a dream as well about Nebuchadnezzar's dream. And Daniel go into it a bit more. So Nebuchadnezzar have a dream and Daniel get the same dream. And it troubled Daniel. So Daniel's repeating the dream and going deeper into it. What will become of his people in the end times? And Michael and Gabriel, the two angels of the Almighty, the archangels, then fight against the devil's system and Satan and all the nations of the world that love Satan and devil's system. You can't have a guardian angel, right? If you're in a devil system that come from the Almighty. Like attracts like. So the systems and nastiness of this world have guardian angels that belong to Satan. And there's guardian angels that belong to the Almighty. But they're not the same thing. I say it like that because some people love to say it like that. But what's of Satan is not of the Almighty. Separate institutions and business. And everything's separate anyhow. Even the women are different in heaven and the women in the earth. Can't compare the two. The women in heaven have got they've got wisdom, but they're full of wisdom. Full of knowledge of the Almighty and faithful to him. In the heavens, faithful to him. And there's women that's not so good in the heavens as well. And their job is to take the life out of the people them that love Satan. Because Satan doesn't love anybody. There's no love for no human beings. Because we replace him in heaven. That's the Messiah. So John chapter 1, verse 12 and 13. The devil don't want you to hear about that chapter at all. About the Messiah making people. Giving people. Establishing people. Set and seal people to be angels and children of the Most High. Satan don't like to hear that. Don't want you hearing them things there. Nah. Don't want you to hear that. Want you to hear about the devil nastiness. But have the spirit and power of the Almighty. Ask him, the Almighty, for help. Him one. And you're sincere. And you mean it unto the death. To the bitter end. And you don't, go off track. And track nastiness in your mind. And doubt. And think, oh, what's this, what's this? You're strict with the Almighty. Tight with the Almighty. He said, unto the death, no fear, no way, no worry and stress. Because it's only sin, death, and decay with Satan to mash up people's head and stress them heart, stress them mind, soul. Don't listen to Satan because pure bullshit Satan is going on with, and teach people black and white to be the same bullshit. Religion, the worst. Politics, just as bad. Politics and religion sleeping in the same bed. And the devil system them wake up in and go sleeping. Two of them. Every politician knows and loves devil system. Every one of them. You find one that loves the system of the Almighty. Go ahead and ask if any politician you know. Just say to them, explain to me about the Almighty system. And see them cramp and paralyze. They think they can chat what I'm chatting. None of them can. No king, queen, none of them. Mention the Almighty's endless realm. Say anything at all. His creation light. And his heavens and the earth are new. Because when the Messiah come back, evil in the world is finished. It's gone. It's history. It's toast. No more devil system when the Messiah come back. His coming back destroys Satan. Destroys devil knowledge, devil system. Destroys sin, death, and decay. He's coming back. It's no joke business, It turns people into ashes. His coming back is a fearful thing, frightening thing. But the Almighty said to those that love him, don't be afraid. When the fire comes, don't worry, don't stress. When you see everything of the Almighty when the time comes, everything, whoa. Stress in your head, yes. But the Almighty knows what to do with the wicked, and he knows what to do with the righteous. This is the Almighty. Just like in Egypt times, the curses on Egypt, the same thing happened to the Israelites, but two different effects. The firstborn of the Israelites was saved, but the firstborn of Pharaoh in Egypt was destroyed. Cattle, every type of farm animal, domestic animal, the firstborn of every woman, they dropped dead in Egypt in them times, all the curses. From Pharaoh's own stupid idiot mouth, he bring curse upon himself. And you think people learn from all that? They don't. As in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the times when the Son of Man is revealed. In the end times, same thing. What was they doing in the days of Noah? Devil system. What are they doing now? Devil system, same again. Devil knowledge, devil system. Everything's the same as in the days of Noah. But the flood come that time. This time is fire. When it talks about the Messiah, you better not be in no devil system and no nastiness, because he'll just mash you up. When the Father say, right, and the Almighty, right, the Messiah say, nobody knows that day or hour. That is warfare. Don't get it twisted. I'm going to say it plain, because the Father knows my mouth big. It's warfare. I'm not going to go into any details what I know. I'm not going to do that. But Europe is finished. Guarantee America is finished. Australia, Canada, them done. United Nations, finish. Satan gather everybody for a war against the Messiah. That's going to fail as well. Sin, death, and decay melts away. Yeah, whole heap of things happening in the end times, man. Whole heap of things happen in the end times. Whole heap of things happen. But that's life. Yeah? That's how it go. There's a whole heap of studying to do, and there's a whole heap of righteous people still. But it's to settle in your mind what system you belong to. If you belong to the system, of the Almighty, study hard and keep faith. Don't lose faith. Don't doubt. Keep in that system because your eternity is there in your hands. You control your own destiny when you're in the system of the Almighty. But from you're in the system of the nastiness of Satan, devil system, from you're in that devil knowledge, devil system nastiness, right now your life is taken away from you. Now you lose your life. So you get choice between life and death. It's talking about which system you belong to. Of this world, you got religion and politics. That's in the devil's system. You're done dead already. There's no such thing as sin, death, and decay with the Almighty. There's none. You can't find sin, death, and decay with the Almighty. When one time I was ill, and I was so poorly, right? I feel the little evil spirits trying to pull my soul out of my body. I can feel the hands grabbing me. Right? I can feel them inside my body, I'm so ill. They're ready to drag me out my body. Oh, I don't know how many hands grabbing me. They seem like little baby hands. They weren't adult hands. It was like children, little children. When you see little children like 5, 10 and all them kind of age, when they're small and the hands are small, it wasn't like a grown-up hand grabbing you. Like that. It was like a little child's hand trying to pull you out your body. Little children, it feel like that. Small midgets. They were small in it. They weren't like a big adult hand. It wasn't like a big 6'6" man. It was like something like a little child. When your child grab hold of you, it's like that, trying to pull your spirit. Well, my soul trying to drag me out of my body. I said, what do you realize? I was so ill. What could I do? What could I do about near-death experience? When people say they have near-death experience, what are they talking about? Bright lights at the end of the corridor and all that rubbish them talking. That ain't near-death. That's a lie they're talking. When you have something trying to pull you out your body and drag you to hell, that is near-death. I've experienced that now, so I said to myself, well, if them try to drag me down into hell, they're going to get a shock if them do that to me, because they get a shock when they do it to the Messiah. They drag him. What happened? They have to let him go, because he mashed them up with his bright light. Yeah, he went down into the grave alive with the spirit and power of the Almighty. Mash up Satan and all them nastiness in the next life. Going down and preach to the dead in prisons. Because Satan and all their empires, what they have, and they have kingdoms in the next life, spirit world, in hell, them sides. When you go down deep into the, under the earth, they have all kind of region down there in the spirit world. And since they have so much region, they build prisons for people and drag them from this life, drag them out of the body and send them to go to prison and sit in darkness and torture them and make them suffer. And there's weeping and all kind of thing. So when the Messiah come, he showed them his bright light. Light up the place. And he preached to the dead. And showed them salvation and of the Almighty. And take them go to heaven. Now people say he left his sign in hell for people to see. They say cross. But they say he was buried, right, and crucified on a tree and then buried later. He was buried in all kind of suffering, the Messiah, in this life. And he didn't suffer too much in the next because he had the power of the Almighty helping him. Not strong. The Almighty helping him. And people say, receive my spirit, Almighty One, I commend my spirit into your hands. Well, you can't do that if you're in the devil's system. You can't say them things if you're in the devil's system of Satan. You have to be in the system of the Almighty before you can ask the Almighty anything. You have to be in his system. His spirit, his power, his truth, his knowledge, his wisdom, his light and his salvation deep in the ways of the Almighty. deep. And have no fear. The Almighty give you eternity. What are you frightened of death for when you have eternity? The Almighty show me his endless realm and his creation light. I look them kind of thing there. Seriously, the Almighty, me look to see them kind of thing. That's why I like that kind of thing. That's me. Of this world, so what? What's so interesting about all this? Go out in the street, you see ugly women, nasty ugly women, fat ugly women. Every kind of nastiness you see, every type of diseased person you see, every kind of low life you see. What's so astonishing about all that? Flesh and blood, satanic nastiness, junky, alky, this, that, and the other. And every form of nastiness come out of their mouth. Beggars, tramps, junkies, homeless, this, that. Anything can happen to people, But in their system, it's bound to happen. Bound to, because people are possessed by evil. So it's bound to happen. Satan possessing people. Bound to happen in their devil system. End times will drive people mad with stress and worry and cares of this world. Yah kingdom come and Yah will be done. Yah-Israel. We can change the world, and only we can change it. Nobody else. Not one single nation can do anything in this world to establish anything righteous of the Almighty. Not one. No religion, no nation. No matter what they say, they can't do anything. One world order, new world order and all that. One world government rubbish. And it'll be so wonderful. Everything they say is 100% bullshit. Them politician and religion, all of them. It's just devil they want. They want the dragon, they want the beast and the false prophet, and everything of Satan is what they want. Child sacrifice, every type of nastiness of Satan. That's all they want. And it makes people really bad in the end times. Everything they say is a lie. Cost of living going up is satanic. The high prices going up every year is satanic. Even black people not gaining nothing at the end of the year is satanic. Even that, if you don't hear something of the Almighty, then it's satanic as well. Every religion satanic. Every politics satanic. Not just saying it, it's not just a word. It's sin, death, and decay, and nothing else. Take you go where paradise? Nothing. So you can read and learn and get confident in that and strong in that, but live the spirit life by walking according to the Spirit of the Almighty. His power, his knowledge. Yeah, walk in that path and then tell me about wisdom. Go ahead. I'm all ears. Teach me something. You think Pope can teach me anything? Can't. You think any religion can teach me anything? They can't. What can teach me? You see the Almighty's endless realm and his creation light, and then you go and say to some religion, teach me about that. Or some idiot called Pope or whatever. They can't. They can only lie and lie to you. You think devil can teach you the truth of the Almighty? Can't. Devil system do what? Give you eternal life? Devil system? Do you see any eternal life anywhere? In their nastiness? Do you see anything so wonderful in their nastiness? I mean, seriously, do you see anything at all? Of course you see beautiful things because you're a beautiful person. But do you ever see anything long-lasting and so wonderful? What's so wonderful about poverty and the prison system? What? Homelessness. People living on the streets. What's so wonderful about all that? In a rich country, so-called rich country. Their bullshit system, right? Their bullshit system, and there's no wealth building banks for poor people. That tells you what system you're in. If you see a wealth building bank and you can just go and join it, then you know they're trying to help you. You see a retail bank that gives you a loan and puts you in debt. Now you know they're satanic. Yeah, that's right. What system are you in? Tells you how satanic you are. Or how holy you are. You're in the Almighty system, then you're holy. If you're in the devil's system, then you're nasty and no good. All that. Yeah, Israel, when you talk something strong in the system of the Almighty and you can do the big works, you'll understand what I'm saying. When you get organizations and do it proper, strong, and you have your own government, strong, and you do things prepared properly, your food, your farming, everything proper. You know, your construction work, your engineering, your scientists, your technicians, everything strong and proper, prepared proper. Then you have something. And until then, you have nothing. Nation of Islam is a joke compared to the 12 tribe of Israel. It's a joke. When you see the 12 tribe of Israel firing on all cylinders, it will make the Nation of Islam and their foolishness look like foolishness. Because the man them will strong together. We're all brothers and sisters at the end of the day. But strong in the Almighty is what I'm saying. One love, peace, and everlasting righteousness. Good works, everything of the Almighty, man. That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to go on like I'm a big I am. None of that. I want my people, them to prosper. Strong. Yah-Israel. Test my words. I'm not reading from a script. I'm just saying it. Top of my head, from my heart. And I hope to keep in it. And how many years me there in this thing now? Keep going, yes? Why stop? It's a habit now anyway. Try my best, not my worst. And people hate me for it. Every evil thing they say I'm doing. Seriously. I got a whole heap of people trying to run me down because of my past. Like they don't do nothing wrong. You know one of them? Nasty devil people, man. Surrounded by them. So much idiot people. You know, it's like, what? What can I do? Yeah. When the time come, man, I know what to do with all of them. Don't worry. All them African nations still selling us as slaves in Mauritania. Still selling us as slaves in some parts of Africa and the Middle East. Treating us rough. Some Saudi Arabian country people, them. I can't remember what place it is. But it's on YouTube anyhow. Deal with them same way. And Libya. And say I'm a nigger in Libya. What the rest them is? The Libyans. You know what? I don't know if I've ever met one. But anyway. Yeah. No matter. Gone again. Yeah, love. Thy kingdom come. Almighty one. Pray for my people, yes. One love still. Oh boy. One love. Yeah, Israel. Peace. Shalom.